welcome to yet another show here at Vibe Fusion Media. Welcome to another year of great things, great shows here at Mary University. We'll be discussing quite a lot, and today I step in for my friends Jefferson Kelly and Mukiri Miraro on the political lens. Today we have a guest in studio, and he'll be talking to us his aspirations. He's one of the best leaders, and just to mention, he's also a communication and journalism student who has been aspiring to be a great leader in our school, the School of Computing and Informatics. And for a very long time, he has been planning a lot for us. So he will be vying for the men's representative seat. Today in studio, I have one of the best. His name is Joshua Omondi, and we are going to call him Honorable Joshua Omondi. So, our dear viewers, this is Vibe Fusion Media. Remember to keep following us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Vibe Fusion Media. And we also have on Spotify, we have a channel, Vibe Fusion Radio, where we bring you great podcasts, great content. And from this step, I want to introduce our guest in studio. Are you ready for the show?
Of course, I'm ready.
Welcome to the political lens, and using that camera on my right, kindly introduce yourself, stating your name, the course you are taking, the year you are in, and just feel welcome.
Thank you for inviting me over. It's indeed a great pleasure to be in this show today. I am Joshua Omondi, Oduor. I am a second year student pursuing Bachelor of Communication and Journalism from the Great School of Computing and Informatics. Currently, I'm aspiring to be the next men's representative in that school, that SCI, in the next SAM government 2024-2025. Yeah.
So the first question is, you are a student here at Mary University, or rather before you came to Mary University, there was something that you were hearing about Mary University and that made your expectations. While you were away before you stepped into the soil of Mary University, what were you expecting? And when you got here, have you met your expectations as far as what you aspired?
To answer you, I joined Mary University of Science and Technology back in August 2022 through the placement of the COOPS after I finished my high school. I never knew that COOPS will place me in a very far distance school from my home, Busia County, and I found myself in Mary University. What I can say is that I was not expecting what I'm seeing. I was expecting that maybe Mary University, because we were being told that Mary University is in the eastern parts of Kenya. So it's a school that maybe it's experiencing a lot of challenges. But to my surprise, when I came here, I found a great serene environment, the well-equipped infrastructure, and also how the academics are carried on. I think that I'm in the best university, and I'm in the right place to ensure that I pursue my course leading to where I'll be in my career. Yeah.
So far, so good. How is the course taking you, communication and journalism? Because in the recent years, it was just introduced. So how are you finding it? What's the feedback from your end? Are you finding everything smooth and running, or there are things that are making you feel like, oh no?
Yeah, communication and journalism is my passion. I'm there, I'm satisfied, and the course is taking me well. I'm satisfied with the lecturers, I'm satisfied with the courses, the units that I'm being offered, and also the equipment that we are being provided with. I'm okay, and I believe that after my 4 years training in that course, I'll be well equipped to go outside there and experience and also to partake in the journalism and communication field. Yeah.
Great feedback actually, because that also encourages the other students who are yet to join this course. They are getting good feedbacks, and that makes them feel nice about the course. So you have an aspiration to vie for one seat that has got very many challenges. You know, being a leader, is not something easy. You have to be committed, you have to know your roles, you have to do the right thing. So tell us something about your aspirations. What are you up to this semester? Because it's an electioneering semester and you're going to form the next government.
Once you enter into or you venture into politics, you must have a broad and a diverse understanding of what you are going into. When I joined Meru University, I found myself, because politics and leadership has not just started here. It started back then, and I can say that I was born with that spirit of being a political leader. And when I joined Meru University, I decided to venture into politics. You can imagine that a student joining first year and getting details about what entails leadership in university. Yes. When I joined here, I decided to find history of the political journey of the university. And I was given a wide, all the way from the times of Miguna, the times of Rogut, Oguk, and now the government that is exiting. And I also went through the SAMU constitution. And now through that, I decided, no, I have this ambition that one day, one time in my life in Meru University, I'll vie for a position. And I had told myself and promised even my friends that I'll not leave Meru University of Science and Technology if I've not tested leadership, and in fact the top leadership. And I said, no, let me start from here, from the delicate position. As we move on in the coming years, I'm going to vie even for the chairman of the SAMU Meru University.
Yes. Yeah. So you just coming in here and studying the political environment of this place made you get an aspiration, apart from just being a leader here, because I know you are also a class representative, right?
Yeah.
All right. I guess the experience has been awesome since you were elected up to this time. How has the experience been?
Leadership has not just started from aspiring. Leadership starts from how people see you, how you present yourself before your subjects. I remember when I joined, and we were as a department, and as a course, a program that is Bachelor of Communication Journalism, we had to come up with a class rep. And I remember we were put down and told that we need a class rep. Yeah. I never knew that I can be a class rep in the university, but out of how people saw me, how I was presenting myself before them, I never lifted my hand to say that I want to be the class rep, but people just proposed me, and the entire class said, no, Joshua is our class rep, and that is how I became the class rep. And serving my people has been my great pleasure. Yeah.
I think they believed in you, and you see from the first sight, when you look at somebody, you can know if this person is a good person or a bad person. You can tell from the steps each person makes whether they're going to be a good leader or not. So moving on, you've been a leader for quite some time. Back at home in your home county, what leadership posts or positions do you hold, and what's the significance? How is that leadership post you are holding bringing a change to the society?
All the way from my primary level of education, I've been a leader. I remember in primary school, I was once a class rep also. And later on, as I was finishing primary school, I became the vice head boy. When I joined the high school, my first post was the deputy dining hall prefect as a Form 1. When I entered Form 2, I was elected as the what we call clubs and society head. I served there for 2 years, Form 2, and when we went to Form 3, I was re-elected for that position. In Form 4, I tried my best for the post of being the president of the school, but due to a lot of things that happened, I can't explain, I was not able to get vetted for that position, and I decided to recall myself to the position that I was, and I finished Form 4 serving as the clubs and society head. And when you go home, I come from Busia County. Currently, I am serving as the chairman, or rather the president, of Busia Higher Education Learning Students Association, what we call BUHESA. It is an umbrella that entails all the sub-county forums for students in Busia County, and I'm also the chairman for the Marachi West Scholars Association in my ward. Yeah.
All right, I guess that's a very great journey being into leadership, and we're going for a short commercial break, and when we get back to this point, you will tell us from the principles that lead you into leadership and what you've got for the School of Computing and Informatics, because you're going to vie for the men's representative. Stay tuned. This is Vibe Vision Media, and this is the Political Lens. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Vibe Vision Media team, welcome to our program lineup from Monday to Sunday. The Sports Mania, the Political Lens, the Celebs, the Life Life Stories, only on Vibe Vision Media. Welcome back, our great viewers. Thank you for staying tuned on Vibe Vision Media. Just as we told you, this is the Political Lens, the field where we bring you great leaders, from those who are aspiring on certain seats to the leaders on point. And so today we have a great leader in the studio, and we're trying to find out what are his ambitions. How did his leadership journey begin? Because he's one of the great aspirants here at Mary University, because the elections are going to be held soon, and he's going to represent the men in the School of Computing and Informatics. Welcome back, Joshua.
Thank you.
So what is this one principle that keeps you going as a leader, or rather somebody who holds a special position in the society in terms of leadership? What is one principle that keeps you going no matter what? If anybody comes to discourage you, you employ that one principle and keep moving. What's that principle?
The most driving principle as a leader that I have is representing my people, representation. However much I get intimidated, however people will say, however much people will try to defame me, but that representation is what I believe in as a principle, because my subjects have elected me, or I should represent them. Yeah.
Right. And just to mention this, that being a leader is something that you must be committed, and you being one of the contestants who will be vying for this for this seat, the men's representative in the School of Computing and Informatics, there are principles, there are many loopholes, there are many challenges that students in that school are facing, and you as a leader, you've got something for them. We're talking about your manifesto. What are these things that you are planning to go out there and spread to the people and tell them, oh, these are my manifesto, I want to do this, I want to achieve that? Kindly mention some of the achievements that you would want to get when you get into this post.
Yeah, I've got a lot in mind, but I will talk about my 3 big agendas. One, I was talking about in issues to do with the internet connectivity in the School of Computer Informatics. You find that in the School of Computer Informatics, most of the classes are conducted in the tuition block. You go to those media labs and you find that we have a lot of PCs. Some of them are serving as displays, they're not working. About out of 100%, 70% are not working. We remain with the 30% that are working. This 30%, you find 20% are not connected to the internet. We remain with the with this 10%. Now, tell me, 10% will serve how many students? Less. And maybe some students do carry their laptops. They went to the labs and they want to connect their laptops to the internet. But you find that it is posted there that do not unplug the Ethernet cables. Now you wonder, why should I not unplug, yet it has been connected to a working PC? That's an issue that I want to drive to the administration, so that the dean, together with the CODs, can collaborate to ensure that these students are able to be comfortable in their courses, because you find most of them, they have practicals. labs. Most of them have projects. Why should they not unplug this internet, or why should the PCs be there and they're not connected to the internet? Secondly, I've been talking about academic trips. You find that a good example, I was doing some survey. You know, as a leader, you must at least have some survey and get into the field and know where things are being pressed. I had a student from 3.2 doing data science. A student is in 3.2, has never gone for an academic trip. Remember, you are being put to sit in class and you don't go for academic trips to apply things that you've learned as theory into skills. Yet you want to graduate, you go outside there looking for a job, and you're being told you apply if you have 2 or 3 years of skill requirement. Yet you've never gone to the field. I'm going to ensure that students go to the field for academic trips as far as 1.2 is concerned, so that you can start implying what you've been taught in class outside there. The third one, you know, we've been having what we call the SAMU bursary. Its application has been vague and opaque that people cannot understand. This is something that has brought a lot of repugnancy in the school. We want a scenario where when I get elected, I go to the council. This is not a scenario that I'll go to the university administration. I'll go to the SAMU council as a congressman and present it to the executive of the SAMU that we want the bursaries to be applied based on schools. Let the School of Computer Informatics as delegates, school rep, men's rep and women rep, let's sit down, call the class representatives. A class representative knows who is less fortunate in that class. Let us pile those lists. Let's go back and sit with the finance and say, in the School of Computer Informatics, we have this and this students. Now, tell us, we go back to our people with how much. If it is 100,000, we shall come to the School of Computer Informatics and tell students, we've been told to look for students who are vulnerable and disburse the 100,000 bursary. Same to the School of Business and Economics. We are not talking about equality, but equity. Equality means that everyone has been put at par, but equity means yule ambaye amelemewa sana, let him benefit than those people who can benefit. I want to give an example, and to the viewers who are there from my class, you can attest that I had a student who was not able to do the exams because of a fee balance of 16,000. That was last semester 2.1. But there was a student who had a balance of 2,000 but applied for a bursary and got that 5,000. When I followed up with the SAMU council and told them that I want you to at least help this student to do the exam, the student who has got 5,000 and has cleared the fee, please take this check and give to this student. I was told that this is our person. He has already benefited. So this is something that I'm going to foster in the administration and the SAMU council. I've been doing this outside the government. I've been pressing issues, and some of them have been done, like issues to do with the credit. Last semester, when the credit for class reps was withheld by the SAMU council, I'm the one who came up with a strategy, and the credit was sent to class reps, 500 each, and we shall still foster those things to the administration and the SAMU, and they will be done. Yes.
And talking about your manifesto or your agenda, since I got into this school in my first year, I've been hearing all the leaders coming to do their campaigns, stating that we want academic trips, we want internet connectivity, we want equity in distribution of the bursaries, we want fair representation of all the students. Most of them failed to achieve this. Do you think with you it's going to be possible?
It's possible. My good friend Maxwell, it's very possible. I want you to follow my history in Meru University of Science and Technology. Go do research on my life journey here. Last semester, all class reps, including even a fourth year, was not able to go and face the administration so that this class reps credit to be disbursed. I initially took that mandate and called for a meeting of class reps, and those credits were disbursed within the two meetings that I held at the MPH. The class reps credit was disbursed to them. I will press this issue I'll soldier on and make sure that their rights, everything that I've been saying as my agenda are done. If I did those outside government, what will not make me do them when I'm in the government, yet I'll have the power to go and face those people as a leader? Yes.
Definitely that will be measured, the research will be done, and your results will be seen. Whether you will achieve this or not, we will be right here to see or to discuss why did you achieve this or why did you not achieve this. And just to wind up on your agendas or manifesto, most of the leaders, yes, they have good aspirations, they have good manifesto, well and clearly written down, but they fail to coordinate with the protocol. You see, you are going to vie for men's representative in School of Computing and Informatics. We find some leaders from the previous governments, they say this, but they don't know the exact or the right protocol to follow so that these things are done. How are you going to make sure that what you have planned for the students is going to be achieved? And how are you going to make sure that you don't collide with the protocol or you don't break the protocol so that everything is achieved?
That one is achievable. That depends with your well equipped and diverse memory and understanding of those protocols. Out of my manifesto, there are things that you cannot face the dean. There are things you cannot face the SAMU council. Like the issues to do with the SAMU bursary, that's an issue that I should face the SAMU council. Issues to do with the internet, it's not something I'll go to the dean and tell the dean. The dean has no connection with the internet. There's something that I'll know the right channel to take them. For example, the procurement office, they're the ones who are supposed to deal with that. Issues to do with the what else? Issues to do with the PCs to work. That's issues to do with the procurement office, so that at least they can hire some technicians to repair those PCs. So I'm going to follow that protocol, the channel. If it fails, I come back and report to the students and tell them this and this has failed. If I'm not being heard as a leader, I'll call all students for a meeting and call a department. If it is the Department of Information Science, I call their COD, I call the dean and the students in a meeting, so that the dean and the CODs can listen directly from them, not from me. They'll feel that I am pressing it to my benefit, but it's for the benefit of the comrades. Right. Yes.
And just talking about that, you're vying. Where are you standing? In which coalition are you? Or in which group are you? Are you independent or are you standing somewhere? And what is your team? How is your team? Are they going to achieve this? Are they going to support you? Are you going to support them? Or when you be elected and then everything will start going the way it's not supposed to be, you see dispersing. Are you in any coalition?
My good friend Maxwell, I am siding with the comrades. Coalition doesn't matter. Coalition is tribal. In SCI, I have people from the Rift Valley. I have people from the Mount Kenya. I have people from Nyanza. I have people from the Eastern. I have people from the coast. I am siding with them. I'm not siding with the coalition. I'm there to serve comrades. I believe that it is me with those comrades from the School of Computing Informatics. I don't want to talk about a coalition, because not the coalition that will vote me. It is the students from the School of Computing and Informatics that will vote me. It is me to serve the students from Computing Informatics, not serving a coalition. Let a coalition do what they can do. Let me, as an aspirant, one who will be elected, I'm the one who is going to represent my people. So I don't think that it's necessary to talk about a coalition at this critical period where we want to represent comrades.
Right. And as we are just almost coming to an end, just in 30 seconds, what is the disadvantage of having collisions, many collisions, because we hear collision A, B, and C? What is the disadvantage in terms of leadership in such an institution?
Everything has an advantage and has a disadvantage. These issues of coalition, it's not just in Meru University of Science and Technology. It is something that a petition was, it was a bill that was passed in the National Assembly, and this bill was presented by the former Garissa Town MP Aden Duale, and it was passed as a bill. Now, it is something that is also an advantage to the comrades, because you find that when you at least it puts people together, like one community unites with another, so that they can be one family. And it's also a disadvantage. Why am I saying so? You find that people are siding with their kinsmen. Like you find that someone from Luya wants to vote someone from Luya because it's his kinsman, not voting a leader. So we should not focus on the coalition, but focus on a leader. A leader when you elect will represent you. A leader when you elect shall listen to you. A leader when you elect shall push for the rights and the grievances you shall present to him or her. Yeah.
The previous SAMU government, how would you rate it? Did it achieve what they said or they did not achieve? Just in half a minute, maybe you can comment on that.
I'll not comment on that. They tried. That's all I can say. They tried. Yeah.
That's great. We'll get to hear your feedbacks. You are the student who is being represented. How were the results? Did you get represented in the best way you expected, or the representation was not there? And I have been talking to Joshua, Honorable Joshua Omondi, who is aspiring to be the men's representative in the Great School of Computing and Informatics. And in 1 minute, that's your camera, you have to talk to the people who are going to elect you in. Tell them your agendas, tell them who you are in 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Great School of Computing and Informatics, this is your son Joshua Omondi Oduor. Hashtag the Comrades Majority Whip. The one who has been fighting for comrades outside government. But now I'm aspiring to represent you inside that government. I'm aspiring to be the next men's representative in the SAMU government 2024-2025. I have said my manifesto. I know you've followed. I'm talking about you as a comrade. I carry SCI at heart. I carry comrades at heart. I'll not make a repetition of my agenda. I know we shall interact at a personal level, but what I'll request you, I as Joshua Omondi, tutembe pamoja, tushikane mkono, all that are in SCI, I'm ready to serve you. Let's not be tribal. Let's not be biased, but let's choose a leader that shall represent all of us. Mimi nashukuru sana. Mungu awabariki. When we are venturing into the electioneering period, let's gauge the best out of the best. Every candidate mwenye ako huko nje who is vying, I wish you all the best. My opponents, I wish you all the best. Do all that you can to secure that chance. But what I can tell you, hii imeenda na hamtaiona.
Well, very well said. That is, those are the words of Honorable Joshua Omondi, and you will get him on the ballot. So thanks a lot for tuning in on Vive Vision Media. This has been The Political Lens. We've walked through the journey of Joshua Omondi as a leader and as an inspiring leader in Meru University. And we hope you will make the right choice. So when the elections will come in February, make sure you do the right thing, choose the right leader. You know how to listen to your heart and mind. So I just hope that we will meet next time. Just stay safe and remember, be wise as always. My name is Maxwell Mudaki. We'll meet next time. Remember, this is Vive Vision Media. Keep following us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Vive Vision Media, and also on Spotify at Vive Vision Radio. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Vive Vision Media team, welcome to our program lineup from Monday to Sunday. The Sports Mania, the Political Lens, the Celebs, the Life Stories, only on Vive Vision Media.
Yo, wagwan wadau, on behalf of Vive Vision Media podcast, welcome. Show yetu moja safi inaitwa Reggae Revival. Tutaipata kila saa tu kuanzia saa 10 hadi saa 11. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Abigail Omai.
And I'm Mary Mwangi.
Don't forget to watch our show.
Hapa kule za Meru University.
Only on Vibe Vision Media.
Every Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Okay, catch you.
Kwa niaba ya wanahabari wetu wa Vibe Fusion Media, usikose kufuatilia habari zetu za kila siku ya wiki katika mitandao yetu ya kijamii, YouTube, Facebook na Instagram. Kumbuka ni Vibe Fusion Media. Usikose.